We'll censor that. Bleep that out.
Oh my God.
This is Delugence.
Yeah, let's go.
The podcast where we dive deep into the convergence of ideas. We're excited to take you on a journey through the flood of discussion on topics ranging from culture, faith, politics, and everything in between. Each week, we'll bring banter with new perspectives, interesting guests, and lively conversation that will challenge and inspire you. Join us as we explore the deluge of ideas and find the common ground that brings us all together. Here on Delugence, here's your host on deck from the Delugence layer, PhillVilll.
Good morning, evening. Hello, get it? Welcome, hello, episode 6 of Delugence Podcast, straight from the podcast layer on the left side of the West Coast. It's the Bible Belt of California that's holding up the pants of what's below us and above us. So.
We're starting off strong.
I was going to say something else, but we have...
what's below us.
Well, we're having a great time here, as always, with all the nuts here on the craziness. We're learning some great convergence of ideas and always the absurd. And we have some new absurd people, but it's the better half of the absurd from the Mexican Kardashians. Here we got them straight on the set. Yes, both of them. We got Bethany as the first time. Miss Bethany Alvarez. Give it up for Bethany. Yes. All right. Now we brought her here on the show because she's going to be sharing some things that we were asking Kayla about her. Some deep things I have taken notes on.
Oh yeah, we're
kidding.
ready. You guys did not talk.
Yeah, so this is Bethany. She is, if you didn't know that, she actually introduced herself. How do you introduce yourself when you? This is I'm Kayla's.
Hi, I'm Kayla's older sister, Bethany.
Why is that? Why do you say the older sister? Why do you say that right away?
Because no one ever thinks I'm the oldest, so that I'm actually my age.
You don't want to be taken as the younger one?
No, I totally take it as a compliment. It means I'm aging well. So.
And what do you say
as
about
opposed to me?
How is Kayla aging?
Life's been rough.
I have a testimony. Apparently,
Kayla looks great for her age too. I'm just aging better.
I'm 26 years old. I'm not old. Let it be known.
No, I introduced myself as, hi, I'm Bethany. What's your name?
That's good. What's your name? In English or in Spanish or something else?
Lo que sea.
Oh, okay. What'd you say?
Okay.
Okay.
Sir, don't embarrass yourself.
Hey, you are related. Yes,
You got the sass on both sides, bro.
Aaron, we do not have a chance. And of course, we do have.
That's why I'm single.
And then, of course, we have the great Aaron Martinez. Yes, he is not a twin, but he's no longer a twin.
We're going back to the show.
No,
It's a long story.
It's
Catch me up
yes,
later.
it's great. It's great to have Aaron Martinez back. Very talented. He is now number 4 here, keeping score. But you're going to be going
I moved
against.
in. I'm not going to.
Yeah, you got to pay your dues. Okay, here we go. So we have Kayla.
Kardashian number 1.
So
if he's gonna label me, I gotta do it. You know,
ruined
gotta own
Kanye.
it.
the Mexican Kardashian, yeah, Selena's.
Anything for Stanley.
Anything.
Okay, and but do you have notes or is that somebody else?
No, I know how to manage myself well. Bethany,
Kardashian number 2.
Kardashian number 2.
Oh, okay.
Vocal nodules.
So, nodules. So you have so like Pitch Perfect, huh?
Exactly like Pitch Perfect. Yes, but I don't need surgery.
That's
Just
why, because I remember it's so funny. I'm like, I'm gonna schedule you to sing. As those of you that don't know, we're worship leaders here, and so we schedule each other for different events, different things, churches, and like Bethany, you want to sing? She says, I can't. Why can't you sing?
Because I have notes. And it's not a lie.
Yes, that's what she has, that raspiness.
Yes.
Yeah, she's not imitating Whoopi Goldberg, but she's singing.
Or imitating
No,
you
it's
last
just
week.
me, guys.
Dang.
Just kidding.
Bro, you're sick. God.
speaking of emphysema, so we back to Omar. So
It's like, what?
You want the smoke?
He said that holy
want
drug
some-
dealer.
it's like we don't want.
I've been nice to you, Phil.
I know. I'm sorry. Okay,
Let's go.
Hey,
I'm a
no,
little scared.
now we're with the. Why have the fire? Oh wait, why settle for smoke? We can have the fire. Here we go. The fiery comedian from Straight Back. I'm just happy that you're back. You're 2 episodes back now since you went on hiatus with that other show down south. But it's good having you back on board, and the groomer is back, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
So we're ready to have a good show today. We have
The dog groomer.
Straight back from Disney.
Dog grooming. Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. Yeah. Just keep on saying that. Just kidding. All right. So I found this little in my feed. Yes. Since we have 2 sisters here, and I know they get along perfectly your whole life. You guys never argued.
Absolutely.
And since you said you were the firstborn, you're the oldest, there's an article here that says firstborn children tend to have higher IQ than their siblings.
Oh, that was done by a firstborn child.
That was definitely done by a firstborn.
Man.
So are you smarter? Or you say IQ, or you're smart enough not to say that? Or what do you?
We all have our gifts and our talents, and we're equally smart in different ways.
All right, the politician, my bad.
Oh, no. So that
Vote
was her
for me.
fancy way of saying,
Kayla has an higher IQ.
Yes.
Higher IQ.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you guys are also, people don't know that you guys are also not just sisters, you're roommates too.
We are
You
roommates.
guys, you guys both influencers. You guys been posting some
Totally.
things.
Influencers.
You guys been going to
Jeez.
IKEA and at home and
IKEA.
buying all the World Market, buying all the. You got a picture now on the wall.
we went to none of those
We went
places.
to Hobby Lobby.
Hobby Lobby. Okay.
We went to Hobby Lobby
The
and
Lord
Kirkland's.
store. Kirkland's, Home Goods.
Cherry
And
auction,
got all those 50%
Yes,
off
nice.
deals. We are not above a good sale.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
Yeah, we got most of our stuff. We actually got it like 50% off.
Yeah.
Like almost everything.
Falling on a budget
Yep. Bougie on a budget.
with
Okay.
5 pictures on the walls now.
Mhm.
Okay.
After 5 months.
And you have the budget because you guys have
Mhm.
dogs to take care of, right?
Absolutely. They ain't
Yes.
cheap.
And you have a Chihuahua.
He is half Chihuahua, half Shih Tzu.
We'll censor that. Bleep that out.
I finished the word. I said Shih Tzu.
Not him.
His face when he did that. It was like, what?
He made it a moment. He really made it a moment.
It's like a little kid, like they're just waiting for their moment.
Yes.
Oh man. Speaking of poo poo. So speaking of poo poo, I know what a segue, but I couldn't resist. Even though you're cussing here on
Child.
as being your first time, we had to regulate. But there was a pastor that I'm not kidding you on this one because you're gonna say, "Are you kidding?" No, I'm not kidding. There's a pastor that says that the Holy Spirit uses his body to heal, and so when he does, but there's a particular part of his body that people come and to see a healing, the Holy Spirit, and he gets to spray people.
No. Wait, what?
What?
Wow.
Flatulence.
Stop.
I'm not even kidding. And he goes there, and people travel all over, and he just says he's been doing it for quite years, and that those pants he wears those because
Oh my
they're
God.
very holy, the whole circles, and I guess this makes it easier for
No,
Yeah.
stop.
they literally I'm trying to say it kindly, but
Bro, then
air.
my deal would be like an apostle and that many.
my
got
God.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, who would have thought that? I didn't know there was a ministry for that.
I just want to know, where did you find this content?
Yeah, where did it come from?
How did this come up on your?
It was
not on my algorithm.
Yeah, algorithm. I was eating tacos and I'm like, man, my stomach. And then just kidding, this popped up. But no, so
Siri's like, I got you.
Yes. So Pastor Chris Pastor Chris of the Sevenfold Holy Spirit Ministries alleges he heals people by farting the Holy Spirit on their heads and nostrils.
Wow.
Yeah, so self-man declared, and there is videos here, and it was quite, and I won't put it up there
with audio.
Yeah, 4D.
Hey, Phil,
yes.
I think we need to take you over there, bro. You've been having some breathing issues. Clear it out, bro.
Right out.
Let's
So
go.
fast.
Hey, turn the other cheek. That's a fresh wind of the spirit right there, bro.
We need a fresh wind.
Wow.
That fragrance is not from heaven.
Yeah.
That fragrance is not from heaven right
Oh
there.
my gosh.
And Bethany, you like that?
Oh yeah.
You like that story?
Mhm.
Does it touch you?
Yeah.
Your spirit?
Yes, definitely.
Aaron, can you help her out and demonstrate?
Why are you going along with this?
Okay, all right.
It's so
After that
bizarre.
pizza, let's go.
Tell him
Well,
no.
Here's another.
No, I don't love it. It's gross.
Have your
here's
own
the-
opinion.
Here's another bizarre.
But not that one.
But like, make it the right
Hey,
opinion.
doesn't it sound like a made up thing though? It
Yeah,
sounds
no,
like
it does.
absolutely.
like I saw that.
Nah, bro. Growing
It
up
was
in
in-
church, I was like, okay, yeah.
I'll
I've
watch it.
Yeah. Okay. So I never heard.
So
No,
weird.
there is an influencer since we have two of them here on the show. There is another influencer. She's a Chinese influencer, and she's Chinese live streamer who spends only 3 seconds promoting each product, earns 18.7 million in 7 days.
How'd she do that?
Trying to
How
be
does she do
like
that? Do you want to see it?
my boy.
Watch
my
this. Watch
gosh.
this.
这么好看，这么重，是不是和小编一样怀疑自己看了些啥呢？这位叫郑香香的直播主，凭3秒介绍一商品，在网上爆红，商品被装在爱马
Look at that, how fast. All that's just money. Cha-ching,
丝
cha-ching.
滑，这丝滑的流水作业让郑香香成为直播界大黑马。
She had found a gimmick, I guess, and
Bro, that's like my
Is that
mom showing
ramen?
me all the things we can't afford when I was a kid. Like, can't buy this, can't buy that.
I just want to know how she does that.
Well, look
Like,
at it. She
moving
has
so
already
fast
has
with the money.
carpal
Don't
tunnel.
know how she makes the money.
she has carpal
She
tunnel.
has
my God.
like the riding gloves on as if she's doing some sort of sport.
I
So Latina, she's real fast.
It's Chinese.
well, she's making a lot of money. People are making, we're well, I'm a capitalist. I don't know. I'm not gonna say you. Do you hate capitalists? Anyways, okay. So
I love my. Never mind.
she goes, I have thoughts.
Yes, that is
That's exactly what I say.
Oh my gosh.
And so she's making money. I wish I thought of the idea too, but I'm not that skinny. So here we go.
Yeah.
So another one is making money off this towel. Yeah. How do you say that word right there?
Balenciaga.
Okay, whatever. Yeah, selling a towel skirt for $9.25.
Like literally.
It's a towel.
That's so dumb.
Wow.
robbing.
Is it dumb buying it, or is it smart selling it, or is it?
It's dumb.
It's dumb
buying
to sell it and dumb to
sell
buy it.
Go ahead.
Go ahead,
Don't
Sean.
hate. Don't hate. Something is worth whatever you'll pay for it. Okay. So do you want to bottle up your farts and sell them? And someone wants to buy you for $10 a bottle? Hey, it's dumb on them. Good, smart for you. If Balenciaga wants to cover the Balenciagas with a towel and sell it for $250, good for Balenciaga.
That's why they call Omar the
925.
OF. That's what they call him.
$925.
Almost 1,000, bro.
Almost $1,000.
Got it. Rock it. I'm gonna be walking around with a towel now.
Russia?
Everyone's gonna be like, hey,
From Walmart?
Balenciagas.
Bro, you need to trademark
Well,
that.
did you guys hear about?
Balenciaga?
Yeah, and start making.
I know.
Start making memes.
That is a
Bro,
good one.
Please do
That's a
that.
good one.
That is a good one.
I'd wear that shirt, bro.
Yeah.
Here, my next episode.
Yeah.
Balenciaga.
Yeah.
New sponsor.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
Definitely.
Can somebody get their cricket going?
I have a cricket. I got you.
Wow. Are you serious? Are you serious?
Yes, I have a cricket. Do I know how to use it? No.
Not an insect. A
No, it's a machine.
It's a machine.
Oh,
It's a craft
I
machine.
thought about a phone. I'm like, okay, all right.
No.
Okay.
Wireless?
Cut stickers.
I have T-Mobile, sir.
Oh,
Cricket wireless. Bro. We're on different planes right now.
okay. All right.
Hey, how old are you?
Boost Mobile.
Oh my god. AT&T.
Said two-way paging.
Have you heard the story about what happened with the car starting a fire? Watch this.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Spills. But what about the metal? It was in a fire yesterday. It still has ice in it.
Yep.
Wow. Okay, so who can tell me what they heard about this story then?
She gets free Stanleys for life, right? Something like
yes,
that.
and also to the yeah. And
Huh?
And something else.
mhm.
She got a
Oh.
car, didn't she?
Oh, yeah, she got a brand new car.
You get a car. You get a car
Stanley got her a brand new car and Stanley's for life.
because her video went viral.
Yep.
Yes.
Damn.
All these people going viral. Man,
I wish.
I wish.
Hey,
I'm a single mom who works
I
too.
was gonna say, so who has 6 million views here?
6 million.
Scanning for Mexicans. Ah. We've got a Mexican.
Hey, 6 million views on that thing. I got like 300, 600,000 likes and comments. Hey,
Yes.
I'm doing this. I'm doing this pro bono. My other one's flops. Oh, that
Yes.
was the only one.
One hit wonder right here.
How much
Huh?
you get paid for that?
Nothing. I wasn't monetized.
Oh, that sucks.
So,
Man. Okay, well, I'm sorry about that, my friend.
Well,
Missed opportunity.
that's all right. Valentina got coming.
That's going to be your next viral one.
Well,
Stay tuned.
in on, we're gonna in honor of your friend. Sorry, I'm trying to do a segue there.
Yeah, we noticed.
You tried.
I know I did try. Well, speaking French, I want to cheer you up.
That doesn't cheer anybody up right now.
Well, it's about friendship. It was really sad. What are your thoughts, Kayla, about passing to Matthew Perry?
It's sad. I mean,
I'm super sad.
yeah, it's tragic. I think I read that he didn't pass away from the overdose, right? He passed away from drowning,
Yes.
but it was assumed that he most likely had drugs in his system at that time. Was that part of it? No.
He died of a heart attack.
Oh, was that what was finally concluded?
Yeah,
I
they
haven't
said that
honestly
there
followed
was-
it.
I did. They said that there was
She's a Friends fan.
Go ahead.
No,
You're
when
too
I read there was no foul play, there were no drugs.
Yes.
Basically he went into cardiac arrest and then he drowned in his hot tub.
Oh my gosh.
So that's what happened.
Yeah, he just finished
So
a
sad.
Yeah.
2-hour round of pickleball, pickleball,
Pickable.
and then sent assistant out, and so 2 hours later he was discovered unresponsive, and it was when I saw that notification on my phone, I was just like, wow. I'm 62 years old, so I remember the time when it came out, and
Remember when you had to wait for an episode?
yes,
Bro.
yes, and record it with a VCR.
You know?
I'm just kidding. VCR, but yeah, he was hilarious, and apparently he was even more funny off camera too. So
Sarcasm, humor, dude.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
yep, and somebody paid tribute. Anyone want to say anything else on this? Because you used to watch the show, no?
I
Yeah.
never actually watched it.
Not even
What?
Netflix, HBO, no. Okay.
No, I wanted to. Right when I was starting to watch it, they took it off of Netflix.
Oh,
So I missed it.
I was over there like,
Am I aging myself? I'm like,
Okay,
I'm the
all
only
right.
one there.
well,
No,
well,
you're
the
white.
thing
I didn't
is-
watch it, but I love all of them.
yes. So check this out. Here's a Charlie
Wow.
Puth had a little bit of a
Yes, at his
here we go,
concert.
yes.
I saw that.
Yeah.
Oh, Charlie Puth, of course. Oh, Charlie Puth.
Oh my god, that song makes me cry.
Emo.
No lie.
Don't
I
say
think
it.
of Paul Walker.
I
That's
thought it was
why.
Sam Smith.
No,
Oh, Charlie
no,
Puth.
Charlie
You see
Puth.
that song? Charlie Puth was like 25. I was like, how does he know? I mean, I guess Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it.
What's it on now?
That's
HBO
most people
Max?
watch it now. Yeah, I think so.
I think it's on HBO Max.
You didn't buy the VHS.
But this, I feel like that show transcended generations.
Yeah.
And transcended like people and genres and stuff. Like everybody loved Friends.
I grew up Christian, man. Watching stuff.
Like debauchery, you know?
They're over there swapping partners, living in sin. We didn't watch Friends.
Well, like
We're on a break.
Home Improvement
yes.
Yes. Our mama raised us
All
on
right,
that.
Heidi Ho, neighbor.
You know?
God and Country.
America.
And the daddy did Tool stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
These little guys in New York.
What's the new
Coffee on
one
someone's
that
couch.
Tim Allen has now? What's the new one?
Last Man Standing.
Perry, though.
Kayla.
Last Man Standing. The new one, Tim
Yeah,
Allen.
that was a good one too.
He makes like a very conscious effort to like, basically bring back a lot of those values or like talk about the things that are
Got canceled for him.
popular in culture right now. Yeah, and he got canceled.
He got canceled?
They shut it down. It was their most viewed. It was like one of their most watched
No
shows.
way. Wait, Home Improvement or Last Man Standing?
Last Man Standing.
I didn't know that.
He was the last man standing.
I guess so.
He was it.
All right, so here's our tribute from Riley.
I want to dedicate this song to another song, and if it makes you think of a person, that's who it's dedicated to. Does this mean anything to you? Slow it down.
No? Doesn't
Singing in my heart.
I'll be there for you when the rain starts to fall. I'll be there for you. Like I've been there before.
I'm gonna cry.
'Cause you're there for me. Hey, the voice.
Oh, Charlie.
No, that was good. That was when I first saw that, I was like, I got a little teary eyed because I'm emotionally strong as that first episode of
We learned last week.
You're emotionally led.
There you go. I saw this little article. You're talking about Matthew Perry, and since this happened, a lot of the ratings are going up back again. There's a big swing. You, of course, you assume that, but Chandler Bing outfit worn by Matthew Perry is now on sale for $8,400. So a lot of memorabilia.
Wow.
It's on eBay. So and I see this one here. It says on the OF bid right there.
Dang.
Are you trying to buy Matthew Perry's suit?
Hey, capitalist.
It's a resale.
That's right.
Yeah, I got
Hey, so you never saw the one where Joey wears all his clothes?
Look at me.
The one
I'm
way.
Chandler.
Good idea. Be wearing any more clothes?
Like called the one something.
Yeah, the
episode.
one where.
Nah, man.
Oh, sad stuff.
Sorry, guys.
the one when Matthew
Hey,
Perry
I
never
know.
comes back.
Oh my god.
All right,
Wow.
Don't say that.
Oh my God.
I mean, that's real life, guys. Calm down.
I mean, don't
Is this
say that,
like-
but it actually happened. He's not.
I know.
Yeah.
Hey, RFT, man, hey.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Is this gonna be
I-
the one where like everyone remembers where they were when he died?
I don't
remember that one.
Oh, that's so sad. I do.
This is some people's 9/11 or what?
Oh wow.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Not like that.
But yes, like that.
I remember
There's just
where I
certain-
was
Yeah.
when Matthew Perry. I was like, bro.
No, not.
I will say, and this sounds like, I'm
let's
comparing it, but I do remember where I was when I found out Kobe died.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, see, that's what
remember
I
that?
mean. Like,
I do
there's certain
remember.
moments.
I was at church all hurt.
Yeah, I was at church. It was on Sunday.
I was in the car.
I was
all
on
the
the
Lord's
East,
touching him. I was like, no, Kobe died.
All the worship team came outside. I was like,
really.
Yeah.
I was in the East Coast, so it was 3 hours. So I was already out of church.
You were at church.
We were at Starbucks after
know.
church doing
Mhm.
homework, and we pulled in.
Oh
We
my-
got off the car. And my friend, she like pulled out her phone. It was like the news notification on the Apple News, and she's like, "Kayla," and I thought she was joking. I was like, That's so random for you to say right now, but
yeah. See?
Yeah. I mean, they're all tragedies, so they're obviously worth remembering these people's lives.
There was one star that I got a little sad. I was getting a haircut, and it wasn't Michael Jackson. It wasn't Whitney Houston. It wasn't Prince. It wasn't any of those.
I cried when Prince died.
Really?
I got a little.
It was Chester from Linkin Park. Yeah, I don't know. Because once upon a time when I was skinny, I did go to the gym, so I would listen to Linkin Park all the time, and I remember teaching in schools, and we use that for a lot of music. But yeah, that was
teenage angst.
Right?
These wounds they will not
Okay, it might be controversial, but sometimes I don't feel as sad
Say it.
when people take their own lives. You know what I mean? Like, I was more frustrated with that guy. With him, it was like,
You said this is too controversial. We're cutting the camera.
oh, no, we're talking about
But it's the same with Prince because he's Jehovah. He didn't.
He's not one of the 144.
How can you not have purple rain in heaven?
Okay,
Well, let's flush it out. I don't know. Okay, look, all I'm saying is, like, sometimes I feel like when some of these people like are dying from the consequences of a lot of their decisions, like, it's not like.
But what about pastors?
When those cats take their lives too, I'm just kind of like, well, it sucks, dude. Like, why you do that?
Okay.
I'm not saying they're anywhere in particular. I'm not making an eternal judgment on them, but I'm like, dude, like, I couldn't imagine doing that. I have 3 kids. Like, who's gonna be there for my children? Some other cat.
I think
there's some other cat might be
trying
to take care of your kids.
Yeah.
Like, buddy, you know what I mean? Like, or some of these guys, like, I don't know, Matt Perry had a kid, but I'm sure like years of drug abuse probably contributed to his body's failure at such a young age.
Heart attack.
Had a heart attack. So, I mean, I got family members who died from like drug abuse, stuff like that, where it took a toll on their body way too young.
Catches up too.
And it just sucks. I just feel like a way. Sometimes you feel like, oh, sad, but dang, man, like, no one told you don't do drugs. No one told you don't take your life. Like, so anyway, just like sometimes when your heroes become like villains, sometimes it's just like, dude, how am I supposed to believe? That's why I don't put a whole lot of weight on celebrities. Cool, like Kobe and stuff. That was sad. That was an accident, and he took helicopters because he wanted to spend more time with his family. Unfortunately, that pilot made a bad mistake that day, the fatal one. But it's just like other people, it's like, dude, that sucks. I don't know. Very opinionated.
No, I got it.
That's okay.
And Kayla, go for it.
Like, if
Kayla,
you flesh out the honesty beyond like some of the like, it's just like, dude, you kind of like ended your life a lot earlier than it probably should have or needed to be. And you have access to every healthcare professional in the entire world. Every, whatever. People are complicated. You know what I mean? People they're dealing with their things. But I guess money doesn't solve everything.
Yeah.
Kayla,
I feel like we're, in any circumstance, we're going to be held accountable for our actions, right? In any lifestyle that you lead. It doesn't matter if you're a celebrity or if you're nobody. And the celebrities, though, because they have so much access, right? Like you were saying, and that things catch up to them probably earlier. And they're just, they choose that, right? And then it has that effect on their body and stuff. I will say though, like for people who commit suicide, and I know that's a really deep topic. I think they are like, I move with even more compassion because I have never ever felt or had the idea cross my mind to take my own life. Like that's never even been an issue for me. I've never struggled with suicidal ideations. Thank you, Jesus. But there are people who do, and they're tend and they're prone to those like disorders and that mental health issues. And we can even get into the spiritual side of it too, right? That also contributes. So it's like, for me, when I see someone and I hear like a tragedy, even if it's a celebrity, it doesn't matter. It's like, Lord, how could someone get to such a dark place like that to think that the best option for them, and maybe even they think the best option for the people around them is to take themselves out of the equation. And that's just like heart wrenching. I'm just like, it doesn't even matter. Like, not that it doesn't matter. I won't say that. I won't say it doesn't matter. It does matter what you've done, right? The choices that you made because of the consequences that you're going to reap. That does matter. But it's like to think that they themselves have gotten to such a point of darkness in their own lives where they believe that ending their own life is the best option. you know, and they like can't go on anymore. And it's just like, oh Lord, like, you know, there's so much that into that conversation, right? Like the people in their lives, maybe broken relationships they have, maybe drug use, you know, all of that like plays into it. But it's like, Lord, how can we live in a world where people believe that that's the best option? And so my heart just like is just totally moved with compassion, whether they're a celebrity and they've been in drugs and whatever situations, or they're someone that I know, a friend of mine or whatever.
Bethany, Aaron?
Huh?
You want to speak to any of that, what they said?
Oh, sorry. I was like really like into it.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I definitely, for me, I also am just filled with a lot of compassion for people that reach that point. I personally have spoken, and I've walked some of those moments with friends very close and dear to my heart that have struggled with suicidal ideation. And so I've had those conversations with them, and it's heartbreaking and it's painful. And it's really hard. It's very emotional, but you just, in those moments, just being a lot closer to it, with friends who have walked through that, being very, very close to it, it really, it changed my perspective a lot and did open my heart to that much more compassion, because I like Kayla, I'm very thankful that that has never been a challenge for me. It's never been a struggle, anything that I personally had to walk through. And so just speaking through it with people and getting to know what really got them there, it just really helped open my heart and my mind a lot more to that. And so for me also, I'm just filled with a lot more compassion, and my heart goes out to people who really struggle with that, because a lot of times, I mean, it's mental, a lot of times for them, it's mental illness. A lot of them struggle with mental illness, and they do reach a point where they feel like, even those with children, you know, they truly feel and they believe that their children are going to be better off without them and without their problems, because they don't want to put their problems and their struggles on their children. So they feel like they need to remove themselves from that situation. And so it's just really heartbreaking. And the stories of pastors who have taken their lives, those ones always hit so close to home for me and my heart. And I think that's probably, it's because, you know, me and my sister's dad is a pastor. And so we've seen the struggles that has led pastors to get there. I mean, I'm so thankful that our dad, you know, that he is still around and he's had such a strong support system around him that that has really kept him going. But I also completely recognize and understand personally what has led pastors to get there. And so whenever I hear those stories, they just shatter my heart, because pastors, everybody, they need support systems around them. And I think that sometimes the people, even with all the money in their world, they're still so far gone, and they still feel like, even with all the money that they have that can give them that help and that support, they just feel like it doesn't matter. And so I think it just comes down to just compassion and just a lot of prayer and checking in on your people.
Wow. Mr.
Aaron? Where do I start? No, I think what messed me up for ministry and suicide and everything was it's been a while now. A pastor in the same city I was in LA, he committed suicide. And like, I knew the family, I knew the church, and I wasn't there. I was in Mexico. And it just blew my mind, like, to get the news that this young guy, a father of 4, and beautiful church, beautiful family, would take that decision. Like, it just, like, it messed me up. And so, like, I started, like, the whole mental health research. I started studying more. And then also living what I was living in ministry at that time, it was just, like, so helpful to be able to help me, guide me. And you understand, like, how these people could get to that point of making that decision, right? Not because I was there, but you could see the road that it would get. And I'm like, oh, it was understandable for me now, right? Yeah. And the dangers of it is, and like, I even posed the question when I found out, I was like, can ministry kill you? I was asking people, and people were getting like, no, all holy and all this other stuff. But I was just like, no, like, at that point, I thought, like, that's what happened to this guy. Because what was crazy was that his church put him on a sabbatical, and then he came back and preached for a month. And those 4 sermons, bro, they're bad. I mean, they're amazing messages, because the dude just opens up his heart. And then the last sermon that Thursday, he he ended his life.
Yeah.
And so you're hearing, right, all the stuff that he's saying before, because you already know what's going to happen. It's just like, it messes you up. But that's just me. That's my deal. And then like with Prince, because I got all hurt, because I was all sad. It's just the creativity, the things that we're missing nowadays that people have. It was just like, oh dang, you know. Like if Stevie Wonder dies, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Go hide myself. Yeah. I don't want to cry anymore because I'm about to. But yeah,
that's what friends are for. You know, it's I'm hearing what you guys are saying. I mean, I didn't know we're gonna go here. I think I brought up Chester from Linkin Park. I think I separating two different things. You brought up the art. The art, I think, like for us, if you think about it, a song reminds you of a certain time in life. If it's worship, if it's a mainstream song, it just takes you back to moments. You brought me to memory, right? You know, just out in the schools, out in the gym. You know, just I remembered, and I really appreciated like the art, what was produced. Now I could separate that from the person themselves, and they're human. I don't believe in worshiping, you know, celebrities. But one thing you're talking about the suicide issue, I'm not a theologian. I can't get and break it down to this, but I think when I was younger, and I'll say there was really a hard line of like, thou shalt not kill. You killed yourself. They're in hell. I'm not gonna. And then it became a little different. And I've heard both sides of it. What I don't say feel, but what I gather, because it's a little different based on what just the facts of what I to understand it. I'm just glad I'm not God. I am not God. I know what his word says, because the whole analogy, you know, if somebody's serving God, a pastor driving down the street, all of a sudden, you know, somebody cuts him off, he swears at them and he wrecks and dies. Well, he was serving God. He died in sin. He cursed at them. And if God says all sin is sin, no matter, you know, what it is, all it's the same thing. So does he forgive the sin of our past, the sin of our future? Are we denying Christ in the sin? Or, you know, it's we never know. Only God could judge the heart. And I believe in you judging by things by the fruit. I believe in sin. I believe in repentance. I believe all those things. Ultimately, I am not God. That being said, I'm with you on I think there is a line. I feel like mental health becomes a justification for a lot of things, because it seems like everybody's putting mental health in a category. But at the same time, I think as Christians, we could ignore mental health, because there's the body, mind, and the spirit. So I think the mind is a very important thing. And I'll say this. I dealt with it as somebody in junior high. I went through so much. If you want to hear some of my story with Aaron's podcast, All Strings, I shared a lot of different things. I've gone through different things in my life, from family, from abuses, from everything. And I was at a point before there was a mental health thing. I had never heard of that. It was like, suck it up, you know, suck it up. You know, even in going to church, you know, just take it to Jesus. But never got to those root issues of what nobody asked what was going on. Nobody tried to look a little bit deeper. And those types of things, that if you don't have mental health, you only see certain things. You don't see these other things that is very obvious. Just go to Jesus. You know, this is the answer. This is the answer. This is the answer. But if you're sick, how do you know? You know, somebody who's taking drugs now, they just started as partying, but after a while they're addicted. Their body craves the drug, but it's not what they're supposed to have. So there is like our sinful nature. So in mental health, you know, if you're stuck in depression, I've taken those pills. I've been there. I've gone through so much stuff in my life that even in ministry, nobody knew what was going on behind closed doors. And so I've been there. And so I see both sides of it. I know. Welcome to Delugence. If you're struggling out there, and we normally don't do this, but it's real. It's things, a life that we're doing from our past. There's baggage that we carry. If you're facing that, turn to somebody. Do not keep it in. Do not keep it in. There's a 800 number here. We do that. There's a hotline, but go to somebody and be direct. Thank you, man. You guys. I appreciate you guys. I don't know. We're gonna go here on this talking about Linkin Park. In the end,
who knew?
Yeah,
it does matter. In the end, it really does.
There
matter.
you go.
Yes.
So,
Yeah,
sorry,
exactly. Yeah, sorry.
For goading.
No, but thank you for sharing.
Yeah,
You know,
yes.
that's important.
Yes, and in this Thanksgiving season, in the Christmas season, I'm very grateful. Talking about the show Friends, but great having friends here.
Yeah.
You guys are new friends. You guys just meeting, and even for sisters, you guys might fight, but take it to Jesus. Just kidding.
I love her. She's good.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But I don't know if this really dates some of you here, youngsters. But did you know that on this date about this month, 20 years ago, Alf was released in theaters.
20 years ago?
Yes.
I actually do remember when that came out.
Really?
Yeah, I do. I was already older.
Yep. They were going to do a sequel, but he didn't want to do it. They did do the musical.
He didn't want to do it?
Yeah, I don't know. I forget the reasons, but yeah, I was like, wow.
I mean, it is iconic on its own.
Wow.
Yeah, and you remember speaking of Christmas and what's that?
Yes.
And if it, here, there's a little bike. I don't know if you've seen the little version of this, but now they have it for adults. Let's see if you take a look. Is that what it is?
Oh, it's a big wheel.
Yeah, it says new adult size big
Oh.
wheel.
I just read the top. Would you buy one?
I ain't smart as cat.
But I can read.
Now, I gotta take it back. We're in a home stretch here before, but those of us that are over 25, 26.
I'm barely.
May remember TGIF?
Yes.
You remember TGIF? There's there's Family Matters, Perfect Strangers, there's Step by Step. I think all these different ones, but my favorite one was, I don't know about you, but Family Matters.
Love Family Matters.
Love Family Matters.
And why? Who's this famous character on there?
Urkele.
Who could do an Urkel
Steve
impression?
Urkel. Oh no.
No,
Kayla can.
Why can't Kayla?
Huh?
You could do a Steve Urkel.
She's so good at impressions. No pressure.
No, oh my god, I'm blinking right now. There's pressure. Yeah. Did I do that? Can I have some cheese, please?
Well, did you know he's reprising his role now?
What?
And they're coming out with a cartoon.
No. Look at that glow up.
Urkel's back.
Dude,
Animated
he had
Steve Urkel.
quite the glow up.
Save Santa.
Urkele.
Yeah, it's just in time here.
No, what was his
The
name?
Cool Machine.
No,
The
he
Nerd
had like
Machine.
a different name.
It was a
didn't he?
different name. Was it?
No, it was Urkele.
Oh, I need to rewatch
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cal didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
Try to keep Urkel suppressed. It was like demonic.
What?
Oh my god.
No.
Drama. I'm dead.
He said, "Come on, let me cook."
That machine. I just saw that episode.
But it was
too.
Stefan, not Urkel. It was
Stefan.
Stefan. I was waiting. I was trying to.
Wasn't it Stefan Urkele? It was we weren't that far off.
So this is a great Christmas gift. I'm looking forward to this. Urkel Saves Santa. I guess the movie trailer is out right now. I haven't yet seen it, but when I saw this, I'm like, he's doing his own voice. He's bringing the character back. So
That's amazing.
Yep.
Cool.
I'm actually really pumped about that.
Gonna be Black Santa?
Oh my god.
Why not? Why not?
Okay. Well, it's
King.
It's a time. It's a time for a little bit of competition here.
Sourced from around the web for your delight. Here's your memes and clips of the week.
We'll do a couple. We're gonna do two of the. All right, so we're gonna do a couple of Omar and then a couple of Aaron. So here we go. And
I gotta win.
All right.
I gotta win.
Choose your total. Would you like to round up to 5 kids with cancer? Sure, yep.
Oh
All right,
my
8
God,
cents.
no,
Get
you did not
3
share
minutes
this
in the
one.
ring, and Billy is back there waiting on you. I bet.
Bro, no, you did not share that one.
Play it again.
All right, 2090, choose your total. Would you like to round up to 5 kids with cancer? Sure, yep. All right, 8 cents. Get you 3 minutes in the ring, and Billy is back there waiting on you. I bet.
Dead. Fight kids with cancer.
Oh my gosh, I totally missed that. I went right over my head.
Easy, bro. Hey, why do I keep on trying to be nice and you guys come with everything?
Okay.
You should know by now.
Berlin Wall. Russia and Germans suck at climbing. A Mexican could get over that in about 5 seconds.
Oh my god.
That was good. I
With the 20 packs of kilos.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's good. I like that.
I've seen this.
What? Oh my god.
That's your kid there. Your kid can hit the head there. Hit the head there. Hit the head there. Or get down safely. Massive rocks on a playground. Just makes sense, doesn't it? Quite dangerous. That's going to snap your kid's shin right in half.
Actually, that's stupid. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Oh my
That's
god.
stupid
Oh
too.
my gosh.
Oh, come
Needs
on.
rock climbing chalk to be using this equipment.
Oh, little Timmy.
I got a lot of binoculars. Concussion. What is this doing here? They're going to run straight into that. How's that say?
Concussion.
Ay.
Bro, that's
Hilarious.
This is your kid.
Oh,
Oh, I wish I could have seen the end.
Hamster on the keyboard. Keyboard on the hamster. Hamster on the mouse. Mouse on the hamster. Hamster on the desk. Desk on the hamster.
Oh
Okay, that was Omar's errands right here.
It does mean our time of worship.
Hallelujah.
Oh no.
In Jesus' name.
You ready?
Yeah.
Did we see this already?
The eyes.
Wow.
Dude, this one's killing
Girl,
me.
put that kettle down. You stupid.
I'll never be more loved than I am right now.
Sound just like Chandler.
Oh my god.
Try it together.
Ew, get out. Stop it.
That ring, nice ring, on ring.
You are young.
Always the part. Always gets to me.
Hallelujah!
Yeah, you got it almost.
Oh my god.
John, you are young.
He's here. He's here.
How you feeling?
They're joking, right?
And some people at different churches, they don't respect people from other
I've
churches.
seen this
My
one
And
too.
that
boy.
is called gracism. When people have gracism, they ain't offering grace to everybody. No.
No, everybody.
Oh my gosh.
I almost chose that one for mine.
I love the intro.
I gotta do it again.
Oh my god. And they come with the velos.
They're ready to cover up her.
Oh, okay.
She was already covered with that freaking.
Hold it.
Oh, take me to church.
Some of y'all trying to play God like he a side.
Oh my gosh.
Some of y'all trying to play God like he a side.
No.
Don't do that.
She said hope.
He gonna play you out playing with it.
That side.
He's not no side piece.
Stop.
God ain't no side piece.
Reach it, sister.
Oh
Stop.
my gosh.
Side piece. God
Wow.
ain't no side piece.
How to preach.
She's talking about the Second
Don't let
Amendment.
people put you as a side piece.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
That's terrible.
Okay, when I was doing my deep dive for my memes for the last episode, I came across a lot of these, and man, they have no chill in some of these churches. No chill. And the preachers be saying whatever. Pentecostal.
No, which ones?
Pentecostal.
Oh man. So Bethany, who's the winner of was it Aaron or Omar? What made you laugh more? The sum total of everything.
Out of everything.
Those are both
Yes.
pretty good.
They were, yeah. The playground one, and the
Concussion.
whoever that one was that whose were those?
Whose was it?
Omar's.
Wow.
No, she said
Okay.
all those. Like that person who did those. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
That was pretty funny.
Oh, we're all voting?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, no, you're making the decision.
She was making. She's the guest.
Oh, it's
yeah.
all me. I had all the
Because she's the
power.
guest. Yeah.
Hey.
Okay.
She said facts.
I said
Kobe.
I was trying to tell you that you won. Go okay, I'm a hater. Dang.
All right.
No, I was telling you won. Aaron. ¿Qué está pasando, Aaron, man? Step it up.
Okay, but this one was hilarious.
No, those are all sympathy comments. I don't need that, bro. I got that in high school.
All right, so now it's time for sponsors. We had time for two.
I'm bitter.
I know. So your affirmations tonight, Aaron.
Huh?
I am funny.
I speak to the
smart.
mirror. You are thin. You are funny.
We used to speak in the mirror. Remember you used to do that one?
Oh, bro.
Oh, no.
And then you run out the restroom. You run out the restroom.
Try that one?
No.
Yeah.
Because I ain't trying to mess with nothing like
I'm
that.
trying to in
I
church,
didn't know.
getting convicted.
I didn't know. I was scared.
Mm-mm.
I didn't say it the last time, though, because I didn't want to mess around.
Just in case.
Ain't
See?
there water on the mirror? Just it's supposed to turn to blood.
What the?
Wow.
I don't know the
Okay.
whole story.
He's got a testimony.
So I don't have a segue for that one, but we're
I
don't
stay
get
in no
into.
dark
Nobody does.
bathrooms.
We're gonna get into sponsors now. We have
Let's go.
Sponsors.
yeah, we have sponsors.
Well, you don't think we got people? You don't think we got supporters?
No, this is awesome.
You think that mug was free?
Yeah.
Just hate.
Hey, PG&E costs. We gotta have
You think
sponsors.
we're here for charity?
So Aaron he's been bringing in the sponsors. Here we go. So the first one is Mr. Aaron.
It's time for Crazy Sponsors with Aaron.
Oh, let's go. The Pro Club Black Shirt. This is your go-to. If you have a quinceañera to go to, that's your shirt. If you have a parole hearing, that's your shirt. If your tia passed away, that's your shirt.
Oh my gosh.
That is for all occasions, dressed up or dressed down. The Pro Club is faithful,
Hey,
bro.
Travis taking notes.
Here we go.
Bro.
Cool water.
Yes.
Cool water, bro.
That's nice.
This is the smell of the 90s. I already see my old flat top coming back. I just look at that and I see my dad, bro. Like, he wasn't there, but at least I could smell him, you know?
Oh, so good.
All
dude.
issues, but you got to give it up for a Dave off. Cool water colognes,
man.
man. All my tios. Bro, if you grew up in church,
Yeah.
if you ever watched the Power
Cornerstone had
Team,
that.
John Jacobs, there was nothing better for, the brothers that had the steroid uses in the world, bro. They had to get some kind of ministry.
Uh-huh.
And as a kid, there was no greater conviction as a 7-year-old Aaron than hearing this dude yell at him, if you don't scream, he's not going to be able to break it. You got to help him. Help him! And he's like going on nuts. And
Oh my.
They would
Like, you had
say,
to leave,
yes
bro.
way, yes way.
Right?
Those of us know it. You're like,
Nope.
no.
We grew up on Bible Man.
Yeah. I don't even know what that is, but
These
my
guys would
parents
beat
wouldn't
up
have allowed
Bible
me to
man.
watch
They'd bend
Yeah.
Bible man in
Went
half.
home that night, ripped all my tortillas.
Right, bro? Breaking Legos. I was like, oh! Yeah.
Wow.
No.
The Power Team, bro.
I don't think our parents would have allowed us to watch.
I was
give it-
literally gonna be like, it promoted violence? Like what?
Oh no!
What is
It was
this?
feats of strength, basically, like bodybuilding.
They had to get that
lifting,
road,
and
that road.
the power of the Holy Spirit is like this.
The sword of the spirit.
Baseball bats.
Bro, and then they'd bend the bars into
Bend the
V's
bars
and talk about
on
the
their
victory in
heads.
Jesus.
And they were saying that was the power of God.
Oh, yeah.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
Me. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing.
Embarrassing.
Bible man.
How dare you, sister?
We loved Bible Man.
That was the power
wow.
of God moving through the power of these mighty men.
Yeah. Well.
And some leftover steroids, but they love Jesus now. They love Jesus.
That's it for Crazy Sponsors with Aaron.
And thank you, Bethany, for being part of today's
You are
episode.
so welcome.
And give it up for Bethany, and thank you,
Thank
Aaron, for the
you.
sponsors. And Bethany, I just want to publicly say, sorry for making you cry when you're a little girl. When
I will never forget that.
she has trauma because
I no longer play the piano because of Philip.
Yes, she started crying in the piano lessons.
I did.
Dang,
Just kidding. He's not the reason.
It was
She
the
doesn't play
pressure.
piano.
But I do not play the piano anymore.
Wow. These are my confessions.
So, Aaron, look in that camera and tell them, the supporters, how they can help us.
Please, on everything, please like, subscribe, share this. If you do, my mom will love you. She'll cook for you if you come over, but just give us And, look with good thumbs up. Tell your friends, tell your partners, your homeboys.
Your homegirls.
Help us out, or your homegirls if you got them.
Well, thank you for
homegirl silent.
Yes.
Tell your therapist. Hey, for everything.
Yeah. Well, you can start.
I need help after that last episode.
Give us your referral, please.
With an opinion.
Well, it's time to sign off. Thank you for joining us here on Delugence.
Delugence.
Yeah. It's Mr. Travis.
I'm funny.
Thanks for diving deep with us on the Delugence Podcast. If you enjoyed this episode, please consider liking, sharing, and subscribing to the podcast on your favorite platform. By doing so, you'll never miss an opportunity to dive deep with us again, and you'll help us grow our community of curious minds. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next time on Delugence.
Delugence.